I wasn't broke. I was on the free trial of money, the kind where it asks for a credit card and you're like, I have a Blockbuster card, does that count? I always said I had not much money, which is way more honest than broke, because broke sounds dramatic. Had not much money sounds like my wallet is buffering. Like the spinning wheel of finance, loading. Maybe rent, maybe ramen. Springfield, Missouri, I went apartment hunting with one requirement: super cheap. The landlord showed me a place with broken windows, a door that didn't lock, and electricity that was more of a rumor than a service. I said, perfect, I love an open concept, especially when the outside is invited in. It had features: cross ventilation, crime, and candlelight. No bed slept on the floor, which is minimalist. If you say it confident, I'd hear footsteps by my head at night because the door didn't lock. Random people would wander in like it was a community center / haunted hostel. I was like, welcome to my studio, please tip your squatter. Sometimes I'd come home and things were missing, but I didn't own much, so it felt like decluttering with community engagement. It was Marie Kondo, but the spark was whoever took my toaster. I'd walk in, see a bare corner and go, wow, look at that negative space. I'm thriving. My side hustle was donating plasma. This was the late 90s, before apps. It was the original gig economy, except the gig is your arm. I could go 3 times one week, twice the next. 20 bucks each time, and 30 every third, because even my blood had a loyalty program. They were basically stamping my elbow like, buy 2, get your dignity half off. The tricky part was the iron test. You needed nutrients. So I trained with the McDonald's 99-cent menu. Shout out to the single cheeseburger, the multivitamin of poor choices. 3 bazillion calories and a trace mineral whisper. I would eat one 2 hours before donating, like I was carb loading for a marathon inside a recliner. Then the IV goes in, the blood takes a field trip to the centrifuge, which hums like a tiny jet engine. Super soothing. I'm sitting there. Shh. That's my hemoglobin in business class. And then it boomerangs back into my arm. We're a closed loop economy over here. And one day we had an oopsie. My blood skipped the centrifuge and auditioned for the floor. I yelled very loudly, and a person, I hope was a nurse, slid in like third base, patched the line, and we finished. And because customer service is alive, they gave me not 1, but 2 cookies and juice. I was like, see, this is why I'm a premium member. The 99-cent menu helped me pass the test, and then I cashed out with cookies. This was farm to table, if the farm is me. A friend from the missionary group, we'll call him Brad, pulls me aside, very concerned, offers hotlines, support groups, clinics. I think he's confiding, so I go, hey man, I'm here for you. And he's like, no, I'm here for you, and grabs my arm, sees the dots, and says, I know you're using. I'm like, yes, the dollar menu. I explain plasma, and immediately he's like, oh, interesting. And the next week, he's filling out paperwork like he just discovered cashback rewards. We walked in like a 2-man nonprofit vampire choir. People ask, were you scared living behind a door that didn't lock? No, I was frugal. We called it an open door policy and extreme trust fall. Housing. I actually met my neighbors by hearing them first and introducing myself second. Hi, I'm Ash. That's my milk. And please enjoy the breeze through the missing window. Budgeting was creative. Choice paralysis was, do I buy food or pay rent? Then I realized plasma is basically a money printer with snack benefits. I was out here treating O positive like a coupon code. Type in my vein and hit apply. Discount $80 and a sleeve of Chips Ahoy. The 99-cent menu gets a lot of shade, but it was my nutritionist, therapist, and wingman, Cheeseburger, before the draw passed the iron test like a valedictorian, then congratulated me by sticking around as a memory on my shirt. I swear the ketchup stain was shaped like hope. I do miss that era a little because everything was simple. The apartment said, surprise. The door said, community. The plasma center said, thank you, here is juice. And the world said, you'll figure it out. And somehow I did. Like all of us do, because being 20-something with not much money is just life's tutorial level. It looks rough, but the game gives you infinite respawns and the soundtrack is a centrifuge. And honestly, that spill day became my philosophy. Sometimes life misses the centrifuge and you hit the floor. But someone who hopefully is a nurse runs in, fixes the line, and you leave with 2 cookies. I want that energy everywhere. DMV, dentist, TSA. Sorry for the turbulence. Here's an extra cookie and some juice. So if you're out there tonight with not much money, remember, you're not broke, you're in beta testing. Hold your head up, eat your iron cheeseburger, keep your receipts, and if the door won't lock, call it a feature. And if your friend accuses you of using, yell back proudly, I am using the menu and it is saving my life. And if things go sideways, demand your second cookie. It's in the contract I wrote on the floor.